Hey, this is Frank with AZ Rhythm Connection, and we're going to get into making some music today with everyday items that you might find in the house to replicate different types of instruments like a bell, a wood, shakers, tambourines, whatever it is. So we're going to get into it. What I want you to do now is just kind of start. I've got just this couple pair of, you might consider them very big chopsticks, but they're just a couple of sticks. And I'm just using them just to mark time. So as you hear that music, yeah, keep time. Woo! How about this? So very simple things. A wood block. Woo! So we're going to show you how to get into this. How about some shakers? Woo! We're definitely going to have a real shaker party with this today. And we always need more cowbell. Woo! Yeah. Sometimes you just need to chime in. Hitting it with a mallet, hitting it with just a stick in. So you can find sounds on almost anything. And when we think about tambourines, they come in different ways and shapes and sizes. You know? So we're going to mess around with that stuff and see what we can do. All right? So let's get into it and see if we can make some of our own instruments. Now, look what I have here. Just a little bit of pepper. This can turn into a shaker. So a couple things about playing a shaker. You'll notice my arm, and with this video, I want you to get a sense that it's very physical making music, and that's half of the fun. So it can be a little bit athletic for you and invigorating, getting the body to move, the muscles to move, and it's not about how fast or how hard, it's really just the movement. So with a shaker, you'll notice even with this thing of pepper, I'm just holding it in my four fingers and my thumb, and you just kind of go forward and back with my arm. Up, out, up and out, and back. And that's just like a shaker, that movement, okay? Now if I translate that to a traditional real music shaker, same thing. Back, just out and back. And if you want to speed it up, and you can feel the things inside shaking and bouncing and the weight moving forward and back, but your arm motion. And if you notice, I'm not doing it with my wrist, so do this with me, okay? Whether you've got a pepper, shaker, oh, and in this, I put beans in this tin because it sounds different than pepper. And you can be ambidrumbus. So the motion I want you to do, whether you're using a rhythmical musical shaker or something you've created on your own, take it from your arm here and just push it out, and bringing it back, nice and easy. And you don't have to do it fast like that. You can do it slow. Another way to get another sound is you can hold it. If it's a cylinder, you can hold it like this. And that kind of gives you a chick-choon, 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 chick-choon. All you've done is turn your hand from this to this way, and you move the things inside up and back along this cylinder, the top and bottom, instead of side to side. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, here we go. Yeah. Now let's try the other way, right? Yeah, there you go. Let's do them both together. Here we go. Woo! Now we're going to switch. Yes. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want to go. But shakers are a really good way to move the body and to feel the groove. Let's think about what's in these shakers a little bit. This is a bigger thing of just peppercorns, pepper. And it sounds different than the other one just because it's more full. Now, I spend a lot of the time in the kitchen, so I can put rice, beans into different types of tins and cylinders. Let's see if we can hear the rice. A little softer. This has beans. You'll hear it a little bit louder. Rice. And we can do it same way as we did the other. So depending on what you like for your ear, you can use rice, beans, or one of my favorite is using popcorn. You can put popcorn in one too. Now I don't know if I would use this as a shaker. This is more like a weight. So take the popcorn out and use some of that. So shakers, you can always shake it up with any types of different food or seed that you can put into any type of container and have fun with it. All right. Now I want us to think about this thing here for a minute. This is what we call a wood block. And on a wood block, it has, you can see the slits in it, and one part is thin, one part's thick, and it gives you different sounds. High or low. You can tap it on the end for something different. But if you're jamming with a wood block, it might sound something like this. And you'll notice I'm moving my thumb, not to keep it out of the way, but I kind of use it to keep time. You may just keep your thumb there. But you do want to say, please don't hit my thumb along the way. But that's what a wood block does. But here's this. You can be anywhere and just have a couple of sticks or a couple of dowels from around the house. And dowels are just long pieces of wood, right? Cylinders. And you can use them to clack. Yeah. So any of these sounds that you find can simulate or imitate a real instrument like wood. This is a güiro in that it has ridges in it, even more than ruffles, because ruffles had ridges. Okay, but so I want you to play along with me for a little bit, okay, with this wood block and ridges. So if you've got shakers or whatever that you're using right now, I'm going to keep some beats on this block, and I just want you to kind of feel the pulse and rock it out, shake it out with me just a little bit. Yeah. Nice. Woo! So you can do anything with any type of material that you can find around the house to implement and engage with, and it doesn't have to be a traditional instrument. One of my favorite things is, again, the cowbell, because we always need more cowbell, like Christopher Walken once said on Saturday Night Live. Okay, so with a cowbell, you can do a couple of things. You can hit it on one end, sounds like that. You can hit it on the other end, the more open end, higher, lower, and in the middle. So you really get 3 sounds out of this, and you can use your finger to dampen it a little bit too. Yeah, so get your bell, your shaker, or your tambourine, whatever you have, and let's rock it out with me a little bit on this. Here we go. Yeah. Woo! Now you might be sitting there thinking, hey, I don't know if I can hit it that fast or that many times or even keeping in pulse and beat. Doesn't matter. Whatever you feel is the right note, the right pulse at the right time. Whatever music that you're listening to, just keep it simple and hit it in different places. Let's do this together. 1, 2, here we go. Woo! Yeah. Keep it going. Nice. Yes. Give yourselves a drum bell roll. Of course, that means come and rhythmically get it. So, if you don't have a bell, how about this? Just like the bell had 3 sounds, this simple metal bowl can be your bell. And you can set it on your lap to make it more comfortable, and it'll kind of dull the sound a little bit if you have neighbors next door or somebody's in a room and you don't want to disturb them. Just kind of set it on your leg there and tap along on the top, the side. You might even want to hold it there, here. Let's tap along and let's get some bell works in with a bowl, okay? Here we go. You can hold it like this too, okay? And you don't have to do a lot of stuff. Just simple enjoying. 1, 2, rocking with you, we go. Yes. Yes. Now, if you have anything that kind of shakes and has any types of like metal pieces on it, you can do it like a tambourine and just shake it. And a tambourine, you kind of play this the same way you do the shaker. Remember that motion? Just up and back. And it makes these move. So if you have a tambourine, just move it up and back. And of course, you know you can always... And how about this? A tambourine is one of the more inexpensive traditional instruments that you'll find around. So if you see one, pick it up, shake it up high. Shake it this way, shake it that way. Keep the pulse. And one of the most important things when you're making percussive music, put it in your body and just move along with it, and the sound will get there. Yeah. Woo! Yes. And tambourines come in different things, shapes and sizes. They're not always round. How about a little stick action? And you can hold it the same way, just up and back, up and back. Come on, get your tambourine on. Yeah. Woo! Boo-doo-doo. All right. Now, when I talk about making an instrument, this is a little bit of rice. And all I did was just pour the rice in there, put the lid on it, and I have a rice shaker. What's cool about these little tins is you can just kind of hold them between your thumb and a couple of fingers and do the same motion that you would for a tambourine, and that is really cool. And another great thing about this, if you're sitting along, I don't know, maybe there's some song that comes on the radio or a movie and you're like, man, I want to do something with that. Get your little rice shaker out and rock it out. Yeah. Remember, the beans and the popcorn are a little bit louder. They have more timbre and more sound. You can put rice, beans, popcorn, or any things that rattle around like that. You can also put them in something plastic like this. And earlier where I showed you shakers, you can go like, this will do the same thing. And what's cool about this is you can see it. So you can see the rice, the beans, or the popcorn going back and forth. Same motion with your arm, right? Do it this way now. And that'll be a different sound. So depending on what you put in there, have fun with it, and you can see it, or you cannot see it. Let's go together. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Woo! All right. So as we wrap up here, what I wanted to show you and make sure that you walk away with during this time of being able, maybe not being able to go out, or you just want to do something at home, use everyday materials that you have at home, from a bowl and a stick, seeds, beans, and make rhythm, make music, build them yourself, create yourself, decorate them if you want to. You don't always have to buy an instrument to be expensive about it. All you need is a little bit of wood, a little bit of metal, and you can rock it out. 1, 2, here we go. One, two, here we go, and Thank you.